And so the whole of the country is in flux due to the, bushfires. Our Prime Minister shuffling off to bloody Hawaii because he wants to be in a soggy church convention, but we're saying, we've actually got a soggy church member to be Prime Minister of Australia. What can we do with this? Yeah, sort of thing. So during the bushfires, when the bushfires were actually on, he went out of the country to Hawaii. Isn't it strange, Hawaii? Because didn't Hillary Clinton go to Hawaii? A lot of things are happening around Hawaii. So is that because you're still in the United States, but you're not quite in the United States? Are the laws slightly different? You got most of the protections of the American Constitution, but not all of them or something. There's something a bit odd about Hawaii, I would suggest. So I'm sure we're all going to find out pretty soon. As I say, General Michael Flynn knows all the bodies of those. I just hope they're protecting him really well, because now, to them, it's going to be the opportune time to actually take him out, basically. Especially when all this information about, these handwritten notes by Peter Strzok. So basically Obama's guilty of seditious treason, I suppose. So I don't think he's going to get a 50-year jail term, or we don't normally indict former presidents. We don't have former presidents of the United States trying to, saying that... Well, basically what I think it comes down to, these people talk about, I've said this before, they talk about the democracy, but when the other fellow gets in, they don't even give them a time and say, okay, I'm going to take a holiday for the next 3 or 4 years, we'll just see this bloke stuff it up. No, they don't even do that. They start tearing the person down, trying to claw back their power. They don't say, well, I've had a fair go, a fair whack. The other person's got in. I believe in democracy. Give the other fellow a go. Whatever movie that line comes out of. Never say never again, I think, or is it? I don't know, but yeah. Basically, I think that's what it is. The illusion of democracy when you only have like 2 parties. It's always like, why not 3 parties? Why not 1 party? As soon as you start thinking that way, you realise it's probably all rigged. I think it is all rigged. Oh, we got a pathway, fellas. That's always a good sign. Well, let's take the pathway. It's a lot easier. A bit like the Etzer spur track sort of thing, but not quite. Anyway, we'll follow this back. Maybe we'll see the pond on the left-hand side. But it looks like it's going back the way. Probably fun we'll get back on Google Maps when we get home and find it's right at the end there, or just there or something. And we've missed it or something. We'll see. Anyway, let's see how's this clip going. Yeah. Anyway, so that's basically the itinerary on me. I've had a bit of go going into chalk. I've got some basic ideas. I've had a reasonable bit of a success using stage 4. Stage 1 gave us a sort of idea. Stage 2, stage 2 is a total stuff up. Stage 3, I still haven't quite got to completion on there. Okay, so this is the sidetrack. Okay, so this looks like it might actually go. Maybe the dam is further down than we think. So we just go back on this one, and you can take in all the. You put the sound down on your TV, fellas, and put some music on or something if you just want to look at the scenery and ignore my ramblings. But I said the only reason I'm rambling is because of the whole world is in akimbo at the moment. I think there's going to be panic in DC when they suddenly realise everyone talks in the past about Hillary Clinton's piercing blue eyes. And all the JPEGs and stuff of her lately, she has grey eyes. I'm thinking, well, do they really know the person? is she wearing contacts, or these people, all these sheep, are all going to actually wake up and suddenly realise all the people around them aren't the people they used to know, because they're not there anymore. These people were taken out sometime after Trump got elected, sort of thing. And the absolute fear and panic, because once you realise your favourite 4 or 5 friends around you aren't your 4 or 5 friends, they are actors or doubles or something like that. And someone reminds you, didn't Hillary used to have blue eyes? And suddenly there's that fear of dread that's going to go through their body. They suddenly realise, you're right. I remember like 15 years ago, we were having a conversation, I was looking into her eyes and, God, you're right. Do people's eye colour change as they get older? Not that much, surely. Yeah. Oh, can you imagine who have I been talking to? Have they had tape recorders on while I've been talking to them? So you know that funeral section when Hillary pulls out the envelope. First of all, she's looking at the envelope upside down. Most people don't realise that the envelope is upside down. So she's just got poor eyesight. But there's absolutely no reaction. I wonder if there's no reaction because it's not actually the real Hillary looking at the envelope. It's the double, the actor. And of course, there's no reaction because